Yo, my boys, how you doing? Welcome back to another game of the life, and we're going to be mapping a bunch of tier 2 and possibly tier 3 waystones tonight. Only just started endgame. Refined my build. It's quite nice. It's Chronomancer, Frost Sorceress build. Basically, you shove a bunch of ice walls in people's face and you blow them all up, and it's very satisfying. We might spend a little bit of time tonight, like, refining the build, actually, and adding some bits and pieces to it. I don't know where to take the build, so any suggestions in the chat would be great. If you do like the content, you know what buttons to smash. And we're just going to be sessioning some waystones tonight. That's all. There's quite a lot I haven't done in endgame, so it'll be a little journey of discovery. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. Should we do it? If I get 5 super chats, I'll crank up a tier 3 waystone all the way up and see what happens. It probably won't be good. Alright, we'll start with, tell you what. We will get... Ooh. Yeah, we'll get started with a tier 1, just to get us into the mood, shall we? Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, so I'd only just started really mapping endgame content a couple of days ago. I did a stream and got my build in check, and it's been going pretty well, to be honest. I've really been enjoying it. It's here you go, check it out. Frenzy of ice walls. I literally only pressed 2 buttons, to be honest with you. There I go, pressing 3. And all we're doing is we're just popping ice walls in front of people's faces, and then we are exploding them ice walls for massive damage with a ice frost explosion, frost bomb. It's a bit of a beast. It's very cool. Lots for me to learn. I think I kind of wrongly thought, oh, this build's like absolutely amazing. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, dude. And what turns out is this build is very primitive compared to some other builds that I've seen. I feel like I have to get into the flow. I don't know how you guys are with Path of Exile, but I definitely appreciate getting into the flow, you know. I need to get a feel for the game before I start hitting my stride. How have you been, man? You been good? Let's I mean, yeah, let's refrain from too much deep political malarkey today. I've spent all day reading and watching about it and getting myself all worked up, so yeah, it's not healthy for me, man. Yeah, I'm trying to be good too, dude. I'm right there with you. We'll get there. We'll get there. I promise you, man. I promise you. It'll all be good. I promise you. So, yeah, the build's pretty crazy, dude. I am enjoying it. It kind of, I mean, defensive wise, it's really the ice walls that give me most of my defense. Like the frost bombs are fine. You kind of need things to get trapped. Like the moment you get against the enemy with like quite high mobility, it can mess you up. Like, because they can kind of like jump around the walls and everything. Oh, POE2 is brilliant, dude. How you doing, Ricky, man? Good to see you. I ought to say, actually, guys, I'm really sorry I haven't been able to stream that much recently. I've started to change up how I feel about streaming and what I do with it. I was putting way too much emphasis on streaming. It was starting to impact my job, family life to some degree as well, and we can't have that, can we? It's meant to be fun. I do enjoy hanging out with you guys, but, you know, my real life should probably come first. Not that this isn't my real life, but you know what it is. So, yeah, hence the different schedule to the one that we've been used to. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Doing real good. Just cranking out some tier 2 to tier 3. Well, we're doing tier 1 at the minute just to get into the swing of things, but we're going to head straight to tier 2 after this. We're going to explore some of the kind of key points of interest on the endgame map. and we'll work it out together. It's a lot of this stuff I've never done before. I will let me know in the chat actually if you're watching this back pre-recorded on YouTube. I'm happy to go for the build. I didn't want to go through the build straight away this time, because when I do that, I think people tend to get a bit bored of it. It's quite a primitive build, but it's just kind of better and more impressive to see it, you know. It is quite an impressive build to see, but maybe not to hear about. The problem for me is it takes time. Yeah, man. You know, dude. You know. It takes a while for them frost bombs to go off, and also takes a while for you to like collect everything up into your little like bastion of frost. So yeah, not the ideal build, but I mean, look at this dude. You're just getting absolutely pummeled. Ooh, nice, 2 chaos swords. That's pretty sweet. Give me them chaos swords, baby. Beautiful. I've been watching some rather edgy Path of Exile 2 content, and it's been making me laugh. There's this dude that's done a guide on how to get good, and honestly the guide isn't really that good. All it tells you how to do is to create waystones, and it basically says just get waystones to a point where you've got like tons of different like factors on them, and then just use the waystone. And I was like, okay, that's not really that helpful, but fine. And I noticed his build was like, the damage on it was insane, man. And like, I feel like just such a massive part of this is getting them builds right. So tonight we'll spend a bit of time doing that. Ooh, Wayfarer jacket. Come on, my boy. This is quite nice for me actually. It's quite a lot of stuff I can use. That was good, man.
I can feel it.
I haven't experimented with other classes yet, man. I'm like you, Joe. I'm a bit of a sorceress purist. I'm actually writing a bit of a like fantasy novel at the minute about to do with like dark fantasy and magic and stuff, and sorcery doesn't feature very heavily in it, but magic is definitely in the setting. So very cool thinking about the types of magic and types of things that would happen, you know. Like I quite like realistic kind of magic, right? Like magic isn't realistic at all, but what if magic were? Like what would it be? Like what kind of spells would exist? And I quite like doing that rather than like stupid shit like flying ice shards coming out of your hands, you know? Like what if it's just like low-key manipulation of like the environment and stuff like that? It's quite cool to think about. Booyah. Ooh. So we got the comet going off, so every time this bad boy at the top hits 100%, so every time you freeze something, we're going to add to that, and we're freezing a lot of stuff, as you can see. They will get frozen, we'll get a big fat comet come down, should be in a second. There you go. And that will just destroy things. It's very, very exciting. Yeah, I do tend to, mate. To be honest, I'm still living in the past a little bit. So when I was a kid, I was a bit younger, probably like, what, 13 all the way through to being about like 20-ish. I always used to do like melee classes, paladin, stuff like that all the time, exclusively, like nothing else. And I hit probably my later years, so going on, you know, upwards of about 28, 30 plus. I'm giving away my age now. And I've been all about magic and sorceresses and stuff like that, and it's just been what I've stuck with now. I spent such a long time in my life like doing all of the kind of boring melee stuff. Now I'm really enjoying spells, wizardry, ranged stuff like demon hunters, things like that in Diablo. Big fan. God, guys, can you remember this start of my streaming on this when we were doing like really simple attacks with this sorceress? Like this has gone off the chain, hasn't it? It's really crazy. I would really like it if he stopped dropping them on me. Perfect. Take the Transcendent Mana Flask. Sometimes you can get quite good ones. I think I've actually like maxed it though. I think we're at a good point with that. So to complete these areas, you need to basically defeat all of the unique, like, yellow enemies in them, of which there are probably a handful more. I would say like maybe 3 or 4 more in this. Yeah, leveled up quite a bit now. God, I remember that first stream, Joe, you know. It was crazy, man. I haven't seen you in the Discord for a little while. That is a point, guys. If you do want to join the Discord, we do have one. Hang out, chat about games. Loads of chill guys on there. No butt heads allowed, really, which is great. We're all very cool people. You know, I can say that myself. Ooh, what a beast. So satisfying, man. It's chonky. This build is a chonky mistress. You're just basically filling up the maps with a shitload of ice, freezing absolutely everything with no cooldowns. It's something special. It really is. Absolutely cool as a fan. Like, we're cool like air conditioning, I would say. We're like air conditioning kind of dudes. We've come a long way. We've come a long way. We built this channel together, my boys. Oh my god, that is a beast. The nameless borrower of thunder. Why did my game lag so much then? That was a bit crazy. It is a pretty cool build, man. It's very interesting. It's not... I don't know if it's unique. I don't know if it's massively unique. I think quite a lot of people have probably got something similar. It felt unique when I first put it together, which is good. I don't know if it actually is, though. Alright. If I could die at any point now, there's almost like too many people around. Yeah, because ice magic, isn't it? Well, apparently, ice and lightning are the 2 most viable types of class you can be making for a sorceress. I mean, class, should say build. And the builds themselves, of course, you can pick like any spell from anything, right? Like, it doesn't have to be anything that a sorceress has. So you can do quite a lot. You can basically be the same as a mercenary if you wanted to be. But I've gone traditional, I think, which makes this pretty pedestrian build, which is absolutely fine. There's some really powerful skills, like right off the bat with sorceress. Bear with me, guys. I'm just concentrating, trying not to die. You know how it is. Big fat meteors on my head. We don't want that, do we? Right, we've been pushed away. We will return for the kill. Oof. Don't want this big boy killing me, because once we die, we can't come back. And he's dropping a hell of a lot of AoE. You do have lots and lots of freedom, man. Lots and lots and lots. Okay. We cracking. You ready? Oh my god. No way, dude. I've never done one of these before. Looks like we're rolling another map, eh? You're right, Path of Exile is very similar to like a top-down Dark Souls, I would say, in a way. Right, cool.
What is
A step
Whoops.
closer to
I'm really gutted about that. I didn't expect it to just like literally kill me instantly. That really sucks. Not great. Neither is that. That's nothing. Just getting rid of that. Okay. The Dancing Mirage. I think I've literally got one of them.
indeed?
It's really funny how there could be so many like uniques and stuff, and yeah, I could pick up like 2 of the same thing. I think. No, I think I've got the boots actually. Yeah, I've got a lot of boots with like increased like evasion and stuff like that. So, just clearing my throat, boys. Don't mind me. I saw a Dr. Disrespect do that the other day, so you know, all the pros do it. We've got some good flasks. I don't really need to get any better with them.
There's
That
not
was
on our
just
side.
tier 1, dude. That was just a tier 1 stone. And we died. I'm just going to go and stick a tier 2 in there straight away now. Can't have that. But yeah, you have a lot of freedom. I've seen dudes like do things like drop like gigantic hammers on people and shit. Like as a sorceress. Because you can use chronomancy, right? So like this sorceress like dressed in like full armor, tons of strength, using like a skill for warriors basically. And it was a beast because this guy was dropping like 6 of these fucking giant hammers, and they literally just kill a boss in one. So you can imagine what 6 of them would do. It's just it was insane, man. Really crazy. I think the only thing that's actually unique, and tell me if I'm wrong, guys, is the ascendancy skills, right? So like that's literally the only unique thing about a specific class. So you're basically going to be building based on that ascendancy skill. The chronomancy is great because you can ignore cooldowns and make things faster, stuff like that. Yeah, it's really cool. Very good. I think it's very rewarding to play this game to the point where I have now, and it starts to really, the depth really starts to show itself. I think just before you get to endgame, things start to get a bit samey, a little bit boring, to be honest. They did for me, and I'm glad I pushed through, and I'm playing it again. A lot of fun. Holy moly! I did get chaos inoculation, you know, which means that you can't get hurt by poison. I don't know if it's chaos damage in general, but you certainly can't get hurt by poison. So basically, just keep your energy shield up. And you use that to defend against stuff. See you later, brother. Enjoy your lunch. Hope you're having a sweet-ass barbecue or something. Alright. Ooh, lovely. I'll take a load of shit I don't need. One big mistake from me, guys, is if I don't do my ice walls first, that can put me in some deep shit. So I always need to remember to do that. So what we're doing is just dumping all them ice walls down. I'm using them to hide against everything and like kind of push it away from me. When the big boys start to raise their ugly heads around it as well, they all get frozen, right? And when they get frozen, that's when the big old meteors come down and justice is served. Justice was served this day. Oh, you're joking, dude. I was going to say it's about time that drops. Absolutely brutal. Them boys have been causing me a fuckus ruckus for a little while, haven't they? Let's head back down here. So what you'll notice is I'm casting shitloads of ice walls. That's chronomancy, so there's like a 33% chance for ice wall to not have a cooldown. And because you can cast 3 at a time, like I can cast up to like 15 on a good run. Which is just mad. So you can just literally like fill the screen full of them. Oi oi. Oi oi Savaloy. Them boys got absolutely smashed. I love it. Such a feeling of power, man. I guess one drawback to the build as well is you could trap yourself in a shitload of ice walls, and that has killed me 1 or 2 times, to be honest with you. Not ideal. Bear me 1 second, dudes. Head back to town for a sec.
What is it?
So, Get rid of them. Just one to all spell skills. Nah. Just wanted to check that. Right, let's go. Got loads of like post-it notes from work on my desk, and my like little finger keeps touching them, and it's really like putting me off. Not like an excuse for dying or anything, but you know, if I do die, it's purely because of me. But it's still annoying. You know when like you've got shit on your desk and like you just can't get zen. Like coffee cups and shit. It's like when you see like Asmongold's desk and he's got like all of the drinks cups around it and stuff. And you're like, bit gross. And didn't the dude have like loads of cockroaches and shit like in his room? Like that's mad, dude. I couldn't cope with it. We had mice in the garage a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, right, fuck that. I don't even want them in the garage. Hello, brother. How you doing, man? Good to see you, dude. I don't even want mice in the garage, you know. So, first thing we did was buy a skip. Bought a skip, got it on the drive. So, skip, I don't know if you have them in the US or wherever you're from. But it's basically like a big giant metal container, and you just put all of your waste in there. That's what I did. Literally completely cleared out the garage, put everything in there, didn't spare anything. And it's crazy just like how much crap a mouse can do over the space of like a week or however long it was in there. It was mad. Absolutely mad. Anyway, moral of the story is you won't catch me fucking dead with a cockroach in my room, let alone mice in my garage, you know. I like to think I'm a very clean person, so that sort of shit freaks me out. How you doing, Shifty? You all good, mate? Let's crush these falls. Booyah. Ooh, a tier 2 milestone. I don't mind if I do. Ooh. I thought he was called Virgin then. Dang, no wonder he's so mad. Bro is mad. He shouldn't have rushed into it, should he? Bloodstone amulet, that might be quite sweet. I don't know if that's useful for me though. Okay, so in the spirit of mapping, let's go this direction instead of just trying to complete the map without actually doing much in it. I'm gonna, I think later on, if I have enough time, if I close the stream early enough, I'll spend a bit of time in bed watching some videos about how to craft really good weapons, because I feel like that's something that will really take this build to the next level. Like, I've got an amazing wand anyway, like it's really, really good. I'll show you in a minute. But I would just wonder if I can make it better. I'm always thinking, because surely that's like a route to quite simple upgrade to tons and tons of power, right? See you later, brother. Boom. We need bigger groups. We need much bigger, much fatter groups. So we can just absolutely destroy them. The more groups, the more ice crystals, the more damage. Like shit just exploding in on itself basically all the time. Oof. I'll take the Orb of Alchemy, why not? I'll take it. I'll take it. All of that for just one skelly. That's funny. It's like 9 or 10 frost bombs and tons of wall of ice. I don't think I even killed him in the end either. That's really funny. Oh, it's just this dude left. There you go. Awesome. And I'll take the chest as well. Of course I will. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's destroy this punk. Man, I hate shit that follows me and explodes. It's just the worst. Look at that. Go away. I've got standard movement speed as well, by the way. I've got no movement speed buff on my shoes, and that's something I'm working on. I haven't found anything worth trading in for yet, though. Let's finish these dudes off. Right, so my quests say we need to go on to tier 3 maps. which is quite scary, to be honest. Is it worth going around here? Yeah, there's a checkpoint there. Let's go and finish this off. It's tier 2 after all. I think we should take a tier 2. Oh, lol. There's nothing there. I think we should take a tier 2 all the way up as far as we can take it. And then we'll go to a biome with a boss. And we'll see if any juicy drops come our way. What do you guys think? I think that's a good idea. Even if you don't, I could be corrected though. Right, let's take this back. I hate this little base thing. I really hate it. And I really don't like that you can like add stuff to it. I know they obviously did this stuff so people would enjoy it, but I'm one of them weirdos that doesn't like shit like that. I'd rather just be given a place and I can just go in it and I know where shit is and I don't have to mess around. I know I can go back, can't I? So I can actually go back to where you were before in Endgame. Okie dokie. So, tier 2 stone. Have we got any more? Got loads of tier 3s. Got some tier 2s here. So we'll take that. Let's put the tier 1s back. Tell you what, we'll do these 3 tier 2s. Then we'll reward ourselves with the tier 3. Is what we'll do. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's upgrade that one. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then we've got the lovely thing about in-game is you get quite a lot of regal orbs, right? Nice. That's really good. I don't want to use the exalted orbs though. They're kind of special. I used so many exalted orbs on keystones before that now I've just completely wasted like loads of them. One of the things I want to do as well is the trial of the Secavers. So I got to the end of trial number 2 the other day and I died on the boss. I think I'd stand a better chance of doing it now. Still, I haven't tried it again since. It's quite a commitment, isn't it, in terms of time. Alright, so we've got bosses there. We've got tons of bosses over here. We're going to go to this desert one. Rare chests, additional shrine. Give it to me. Let's go. So if you've got an additional shrine, does that mean there was going to be one anyway and now there's 2? Or does that mean there's just going to be 1 because there was none before? It's good to think about. Right, why are we getting like janky loading, man? Quite annoying. Anything that fires poison at me is scary business. I don't really understand why my game's like lagging a bit. That's really annoying me, to be honest. It was smooth as a button last night. I played for hours. You know when your computer does that and you're just like, why the hell, man? What have you done? Why are you doing this to me? You're dead now, boy. Run at me. Run at me, son. Oh, them dudes are really annoying because they like disappear and come back up and evade you for ages. You kind of need to catch them off guard. And because the kind of damage I'm doing like isn't instant, it takes time to go off. It can be a bit of a pain in the behind. Or a pain in the fucking ass, basically. Acceleration shrine. Okay, cool. Oh, amazing. I wish I was this fast all the time. That'd be amazing. Look at that. Boom. Right, we'll head back around this way. Oi, oi. Boshed. Left for dead. Don't want to get too overconfident because as soon as this fast business goes away, I'm slow again. Big problem with like smaller mobs is they're not heavy enough to blow up the ice crystals. And if they're not heavy enough to blow up the ice crystals, then you know we've got a bit of a problem. Whoa.
Not yet.
Because blowing up the ice crystals where I get probably not most of my damage, but most of my freeze build up. We want freeze build up so that we can freeze things and keep them in place. And once they're frozen, they are super, super easy to kill. So we can either cold snap them or just drop a bunch of bombs on them. Or massive giant comet will come and smack them right in the head, which is also a viable tactic. If you're familiar with the game, one of the things I wanted to try doing was actually cast on crit. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Shit, 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 shit. That was very close, guys. Nice. Yeah, cast on crit. What I was going to do is put like a medley of skills in there. So like, what I quite like the idea of having is, oh my god, dude, them snake dudes are so annoying, man. What I was thinking of having was like a medley of different skills, and one of them was going to be the exposure to cold, right? So if we're doing cast on crit, like if we're critting enemies,
I can't do that
right,
yet.
we need to get into an open space so we can kill them. The mixture of mobs in this is really challenging for this build, because you got like poison, you got small dudes, you got big boys. Big boys obviously breaking through, coming after me. Small boys are evading me. And then we've got lots of poison, and we've got oh right, he's gonna die. Nice. Yeah, so cast on crit with ice exposure or whatever it's called, and then like a bunch of ice skills like mapped onto that. So like maybe like an ice nova and something else. Perhaps I'll drop comet on it as well. And if we can get like 100% crit chance, then we should be critting, like building up that meter. Like every pack will drop basically cold exposure onto them all with tons of damage. So we should be killing packs like instantly at that point. We're not far off now, but it just needs to build up from the ice crystals. Like I said, if you guys are interested, do let me know in the chat. Do let me know on the comments if you want to see the build properly. I'm very happy to share that with you all. I spent a good while in the last stream kind of going through it. It's on my last VOD actually, so you can check that out if you want to. It should be on the past streams on the channel page, and that will tell you everything you need to know if you're interested. What I'd say is it's a nice kind of beginner build. Like, it works, it does a good job. It's nothing special, you don't need anything special for it, you just need standard items. And I think the requirement is about level 65, so yeah, anybody could have fun with this. No barrier, which is good. There's quite a lot of barriers in Path of Exile, so to have something with no barrier is quite refreshing. Gloom Shrine, what does that do? It's hit that horrible point of the year where the kids are getting ill and starting to like pass it on to me, and I'm not like getting properly ill, but what I am getting is like a slightly like kind of blocked up throat that's like a bit annoying that I'm having to clear. It makes it's really tough to like stream and like chat. Oh my god. Is that stun threshold, is it? Like, are they kind of like just doing stun to me and I need to like improve my stun threshold so I don't get like locked into place. Like, that would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? But this build, I'm definitely relying on these ice walls going up, right? Like, if these ice walls don't go up, then we got a problem. A big problem.
I need more time.
There you go.
Not yet.
Brutal. That's not a nice situation to be in. Like, when they're all split up and they're not like in a clear pack, it's really, really, really difficult to handle. Oof. You got absolutely destroyed, man. These guys are the worst. So if there's anything that drains mana and deals damage as it drains mana, that causes me such a massive problem usually. Like, if they're fast as well, if they're like quick and they drain mana and they do damage while they're doing it, like, it's game over for me. And game over for pretty much any sorceress or mana user, I think, in general. So it's not just me. I thought he was called Meta Shamble then.
I can't do that yet.
Brutal.
I'm carrying
That was
enough already.
absolutely relentless. Right, just heading back into town just for a split sec. Let's go back to it. I'd love to know where this slowdown's coming from. It's really weird. I bet it's because I've been tabbing in and out, like getting stuff sorted for the stream. Like, it's done that whole thing. You know, like when you tab it in and out of a game and sometimes it like runs slower randomly. Like, it's doing that. It's a bit annoying. Here we go. Bro got fucking fucked,
I
man.
must travel light.
Get rid of that, get rid of that. I think this particular place will be complete when we actually defeat the boss, so there should be a boss at the end of this. God knows what he's actually going to be. I don't know if they're attached to these biomes or if there's like certain ones for each biome or what. Do not want these guys killing me, man. Which they will do. It's funny, but weird snake serpent men are always like the worst in these sort of games, aren't they? They were bad in Diablo 4 and Diablo 3, if they were in Diablo 3. But they're awful in this. Like, they're real shitbags in this. Every time I see them, I just think, Jesus.
I need more time.
Fuck.
I can't do that yet.
Brutal.
I can't do that yet.
Here they are, they're back again.
I need more time.
Snaky baby. Yeah, yeah. It's funny, I go for ages without actually getting anything good, and I'll get like a unique, and I'll be like, ooh, that looks really good. And they're always crap. They're never good. Bile bones. Eat it, my boy. Look at all that build up of ice, man. And you'll notice I'm just casting frost bomb after frost bomb. Oh yeah, baby. He ate that up. That was very satisfying. He got destroyed. I actually think the boss at the end of this will be easier than he even was. Just the way that these things seem to be at the minute. Oh, air energy shield's gone. This is not good. I'm dead. Fuck. There you have it. There you have it. You lose sight of everything for just 1 second and you completely fuck it up. Never mind. And I guess that goes to show that I'm probably not even ready for like the tier 2 stuff. Even though I should be. Like some of them are absolutely fine. Like just go through them, it's absolutely no problem. Like that one was absolutely fine in general, and then you literally make one mistake and you're just dead. That's interesting. What the hell? Arian's Cobble, Guarded Helm. That's a little bit of everything, isn't it? That's funny. Wonder if that's even good for anybody. Maybe. Cool. We'll put that in the stash and we'll disenchant the rest of the stuff. That was... Yeah, I can't believe we died then actually, to be honest with you.
Yes.
I feel like that map had it out for us from the start. 2 to chaos levels, you know, I'm not even going to use that. Don't insult me. Right, Waystone. It's going to have to be that one, isn't it? It's going to have to be the big fat juicy one. We're going to go after it again, boys. I'm not going to let it kill me that easy. We're going to complete this. Whether it takes us all night or not. We're going to kill it. We're going to do it. Is this the second time in this one? I do not understand why I'm getting that slowdown. That's really bumming me out. Come on, boys. You meant to come after me in your packs. Come after me. Let me cast all over you. Ooh, a chance shard. I'd like that, thank you. Would like that very much. Only thing to be careful about, I think, with Chronomancy, one thing I've found is that Chronomancy skill, when I click it sometimes, it just doesn't go off. So like I really rely on that going off. Oh, another chance shot, that's cool. Is it right that Chance Orb will give you a shot at a legendary, right? You have to have like a normal item you can turn it into a legendary. And it has like a chance, or it will just like destroy the item and just waste the orb. Is that right? Lightning is my weakest element, so I'm not exactly impressed that there's tons of lightning about. Oh, come on, dude. Brutal. I got fucked. These boys are gonna get fucked. See you later, bro. was awesome.
I can't do that yet.
The meteor coming down is really helpful, although you can't rely on it. When it does come down, it usually saves my bacon. Usually there was so much shit gonna happen to me, and that'll come down just the right time
I need more time.
and lay the smack down on some people, which is very helpful. There you go. I think given that we got very far last time, but we ended up dying
Not yet.
quite near the end, what I'm not going to do this time, I'm not going to like actually map this space. We'll just go straight after the boss. I don't want to tempt fate, you know. You should die.
Break a sweat.
Nice. But some of these boys I couldn't even see them. I'm walking through the long grass. Thank you very much for the support, Jen.
I need more time.
Whoa. I think if this keeps slowing down like it does, I might have to restart the game. That isn't helpful at all. I don't know if something's like happening in the background or something. It's not good. So even the slightest slowdown can like really fuck you up. I'm sure you guys know this. And it's not to do with FPS. There's like something going on in the background with like processors or something. I think that's what's doing it. Either way, let's see how we get on. So you'll notice sometimes I just can't cast, right? So I've got nothing left. I need to change my build so that I've always got something I can cast, and it needs to be more instant. This shit just takes too long. Like, it's fine, but I think it's just too much effort for a tier 2. Like, tier 2 should be a lot easier at this point, and it just isn't. So I'm going to have to figure out how to improve it. And any suggestions, like I said, if you've got any suggestions in the comments or in the chat, let me know. We'll try them out here live on stream. Whoa. Come on, boys. Rip. 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 Fucking hell, that is so satisfying. Even if it's not the most efficient build, it's so much fun to play. Ooh, an emerald. I'll take that. Oh. One of these big beefy buggers to kill me. Oh shit. Loads of elemental stuff around me. That ain't good. Nice. Ooh.
Didn't break a sweat.
He got destroyed then. Absolutely destroyed. Very cool.
I need more time.
Almost didn't even pick up the emerald then.
I can't do that yet.
I've been playing a hell of a lot of Battlefield 2042 recently. I'm going back to my roots a little bit. It's been a hell of a lot of fun. I've just been playing with my buddy. Absolutely smashing people using a DMR. I forgot what the name of the DMR is now. But really, really good fun. I'm really looking forward to the new Battlefield. I think that'll be incredible. I said to my mate, like, even if it's not the best, I'll still think it's amazing. That's just the way it goes for me. Like, they end up coming out and I'm like, I know they're not very good, but I'll still sesh the hell out of them. 2042 is a lot better now. I don't know if any of you guys have played it and kind of like given up on it, but it is fantastic. Hello, boys. Did that just mess up? I feel like that just messed up, didn't it? Are we back? Hope we're back. Oh well, I'll just play for fun, even if we're not on. It's all gravy. Right, here we go. Yeah, so I watched general guide on like Endgame last night, I think it was, and it basically just said take out all of the maps that are a bit tough using your crap waystones, and then go to towers and like augment them with bosses and stuff like that, and then come back with your really good waystones and use them. And that's kind of what I've tried to do actually. So keen to see how this works and whether we get anything nice from the boss on this level. And if I'm really perfectly honest with you, I just want to get to the boss now. I don't want to fuck about anymore. And I really want to update this build. 'Cause like I said, it's really good. It's a lot of fun. It's just not killing things fast enough. Like, we've got a lot of power, like a lot. Like, we can do a lot of damage, but like that. See, I've got nothing instant to battle that. I've got plenty of firepower, but just the utility in it just isn't good enough. So, suggestions, please, my boys, my brothers. Suggestions. Oof. That was juicy, wasn't it? What we got? What we got? Any uniques? No? Getting turned to ice is the bane of being an ice wizard. You don't want to die by your own firepower, right? I bet you any money the old school comet build before they nerfed it was incredible. Just like landing shit tons of comets like everywhere. This is almost like the little brother of that old build. Here we go. Right, I feel like this might be a boss arena. No. A little alcove. Oh no. Okay. Maybe it's the other way. I'll have a look on the map in a minute. After we kill these freaks. These goddamn freaks. Oh yeah, someone speed to the left. I don't know if you guys do this, but I almost like, I instinctively run to the north, east, like the north and the east. That's what I do, like up and to the right hand side, basically. I do it all the time. And of course, like everything's completely random, right? So it's just like, it's clearly never going to work all the time, but I do it all the time anyway. Looks like it's not that way at all. Maybe it is to the east. Yeah, I realised I've just said I run to the east, and yeah, I've run to the west this time, but, you know. Whoa, big pack of the boys. Big pack of the boys. Big pack of dead boys. Fantastic. I love it. I love it. Nothing really beats this game for like how powerful you feel when you are mapping. Oh god. That's not good, that's not good, that's not good. Right. Oh, I think the boss has actually disappeared from this. That's quite interesting. Not good, but interesting. I was excited to kill a boss, and it looks like the boss has like came off this because I think I died. Bit of a piss take, but is what it is. Can that happen, can it? Like, if I die and I've like placed a boss on this using a like a tower tablet, can it just remove it when I'm dead? Is that a thing? Like, these guys are usually my favourite ones to kill because they're quite easy. There you go, look. Destroyed. He was destroyed. Well, transmutation, I'll take that. Thank you.
I need more time.
Oh, there we go. Big boys are back in town again. Can I kill him before he even wakes up? Wake up, baby. It's time to die. Oh my god. Put your silly flowers away, man. No, go away. Brutal. Keep the Quake Golems coming, man. Keep them coming. Easy pickings. I used to love seeing them in the Try of the Sekhmets, you know. When them dudes would come up, I'd be like, yes. Finally, something I can kill without getting hurt. Do let me know, guys, if you want me to run through the build or anything, or talk about what I'm using. It's not exactly groundbreaking, but I think I've said it a couple times. It's a nice, like, beginner's build. You don't need anything special for it. It can be tough to use. Oh, come on, I'm relying on people getting frozen and staying in the frost bombs. That's the problem. So it's shit from that point of view, like really shit. There you go. That felt good, really good. Back we go. Apparently we're going to get to 2 tier 3 plus, 10 tier 3 plus maps. Which is going to be a bit ridiculous. Okay, so we've got... Nah. All absolutely shit. Apart from this. This right here is amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, the minions dealing damage. Shit, but... Hold on, I can keep putting stuff on that. Oh, maybe not. Item has no more space. Oh, that sucks. I don't want to train out one of them either, because freeze build up is chef's kiss, dudes. That's really, really sweet. I'm just gonna sell this shit. I can't be bothered. That is a find. So let's go on the passive board. We've got 1 point to put on anyway. Let's put all this shit in here. This is getting so stacked out full of crap now. Who else's stash is terrible? And it's about as messy as their desk at home. I know who you are. I see you. I talked a little bit earlier about like Asmongold's room and like how like nasty that is, man. I just couldn't live with that. I know it's probably clean now, but I don't know. I don't know. We should ask him really. Okay. 12% increased duration of damaging ailments. Okay. I don't think I've got any damaging ailments. 17% increased damage while you have an active charm. Okay. So is that active as in like it's still got like charges left? Maybe that's what it means. Let's see what happens if we make it a yeah, shock duration. Yeah, use that. So sorry about that. We'll put that back. Alright, we've got a few waystones, which is nice. We'll use all of these, I think, tonight. I might use a tier 1 now. Nice. We'll make it a rare. Sweet. That'll do me. We'll stick this bad boy in the passives board. Irradiated maps are apparently quite good to do. It just generally makes things a little bit harder, doesn't it? And I've seen some dude on YouTube actually went through, I forgot the name of the dude, I will find it out. I'll put it in the description. But he went through and he kind of gave a bit of an overview of like what are the best kind of maps to go for and how to like get the most out of them and get the best loot. Right, we've got elemental damage on that. That's not great, but fine. Cold damage on that. 3 freeze threshold. I mean, it's not great for me. We've got cold damage, which is fine. Where's the other gem? Got another gem around here somewhere. I think the problem is we're going to have to lose something to gain something else here. I don't want to lose cold damage, although what might be worth doing. Might be worth whipping out a chaos orb actually. And see if we can change some of the stats on them. What do you guys think? It's an orb of alchemy. There's a chaos orb. Nice. Go back in the passives. So cold damage and chaos. Oh, there you go. It wasn't letting me pick it up with left click then. I was like, what? Ah, dude. That's literally changed out the frost damage. That's absolutely bollocks, but it does make it easier for us. So now we can use this freeze one. That is, oh my god, like the chances, what is it, like 25%? And of course, it takes off the stat that I actually really wanted. It's like, that's going to impact the build like quite a bit now. Although, like, improved freeze build up, it's just going to mean everything's frozen pretty much all the time, so it's fine. We can have a look through the passive board actually. I quite like to go after a big passive, as in I'd really quite like to use this point to my advantage. I'm not sure what to use it on. One of the things I wanted to do was use a spell called, I don't know if it's in my stash actually. Let's have a look if I've got it. I think it's, what was it? I think I've got it equipped actually. If I go on my skills. So cast on critical. And what I put in there is hypothermia, then orb of storms just to test it out. But what I might do is just absolutely smash loads of cold spells in that. So like hypothermia, comet, I don't know what else would be quite testing really. There's probably something else that's going to be pretty mental to put in that. And then like pump up my critical hit chance to something crazy and see if we can get to a point where like every pack that's going off and just destroying the pack like every single time. It's kind of what we're doing with cast on freeze at the minute. We're not relying on it too much, but I really would like a build to kind of revolve around a cast on something. I've seen people do cast on dodge and then like teleport and stuff like that. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Yeah, anyway.
What is it?
Right, let's put this on. So given that the whole build is around freeze build up right now, I haven't got a lot of the big boys, and what I mean by that is I've not chosen any of these really that are really that helpful. So this is about an additional curse. Obviously I don't need that. Down here you've got chaos inoculation, which is probably going to be okay for me, but I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, we've got loads of energy shield, but chaos inoculation, I don't know. I don't find myself actually going through my life at all, but once that shield's gone, we're dead basically. And I'm not looking to be more tanky. I'd quite like to just speed up the attacks that I do have so they're instant, which probably tells you I should be think, where is it here? Reduce skill effect duration. So if we put in here duration, let's see what we got. Curse duration. What's this one down here? Converts all energy shield to mana. I mean, I don't ever go out of mana, not anymore. So it's not really necessary for me. 10% increase elemental damage. Offerings have increased life. Don't use that. Spells critical damage, hit chance, hit chance. I mean, I might go for hit chance. That's mana recovery and energy shield. That's increased skill effect duration. I want to remove it, like almost entirely. Increased skill effect duration, increased. I mean, 25% increased freeze build up, magnitude of chill duration. It's going to be really helpful, but we're going to have to get all the way around here to do that. So you're going to have to spend like, what, 4... That's another like 7-ish levels just to get over there. And I think the route we've taken already like kind of works. It's okay. Yeah, cast speed's not going to really help because that's not like skill effect duration. That's just going to mean like every time that we're casting. Oh, there you go. That's a good one. 50% increase critical hit chance. Yeah, I must have been working towards that last time. Couldn't even remember. Yeah, I think attack speed is just going to like reduce like the kind of global cooldown on when you cast. I think, like any game like this. So, okay, right. So we've got a tier 1. We're going to shove a tier 1 in this one. To be honest, what I really want is new support gems on existing skills. I want like another slot for support gems. Right, this might suck a little bit because the halls are quite tight and we need a lot of room to do what we need to do. We should see them die like quite quickly now. If we got like 50% critical hit chance, our damage should be pretty incredible all of a sudden. I'm excited about that. Like I said, the hall's tight. Can't operate in tight spaces, if you know what I mean. So I die. Oi oi boys. Come to Papa. Oh man, I remember the good old days when I was playing through the first act. Before shit got complicated, we had but a very small following on the stream. It was very nice. A lot of fun. In fact, it didn't work straight away, did it? They had to improve the servers. I'm also improving the servers. We're all kind of sat there like, oh dude. I think I sat on stream for about like maybe an hour. Just chatting. That was an awesome night. It was really good fun. Oof. No. No, don't freeze me, man. Perfect. Oh, this is going to be the ultimate now, dudes. Welcome to hell, my boys. Welcome to icy hell. Oh my god, I really wish my character was faster. Like lingering, loitering around the map. You know? Oh my god, the freeze build up. The damage we're doing now is just mad. Holy shit. I should be smoking a cigarette right now. That's how it feels. Right, remind me, I haven't actually got that shrine on anymore, so don't let me get too cocky, you know. Oof. Right, we got another big boy up here. I think we have, haven't we? That's not him, is it? That is him. Don't want to let him get behind us. Jesus Christ, imagine. Instant death. Don't you dare, you mother. Fucker. Boom, 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 boom. Varlorb. I've still never had a Varlorb work for me. Every time I've used one, I've literally just wasted it. Like it's done nothing, you know? It's really frustrating. Like I've literally used probably like 7 or 8 of them and they've done nothing. Like I feel like they're actually bugged. But like I don't know that for sure. Whoa, dudes. Jesus. Oof. Thought I was dead for sure then. Yeah, I think what was happening with the slowdown on the stream was the actual stream itself was making my computer laggy. And then like for some reason it just all like kind of crapped out and now I'm back and it's like kind of sorted itself out. So yeah, it was really cool. I'm glad it's sorted. Shit like that does my head in. Yeah, when there's absolutely no reason for your PC to be slowing down and yet it still finds a way. And you're like, come on. Really? Jesus, man. These kind of like close halls are a bit of a pain in the ass. Whee. Nice. Oof. Holy fucking moly. Absolutely brutal.
I can't do that yet. Not yet. A rare
Shit,
treasure.
dude. And then there was none.
Do the right blade.
Kicking the urns. That's disrespectful, isn't it? Oh well. Who have you got for me now? Oh, there's an actual boss. Fucking cool, dude. I forgot that there was. So I'm not gonna eat my own words by saying something I regret about this boss. Oh no, is he he's getting his health back. I'm sure he was getting his health back, man. So we need him to move through all of that stuff, basically. The game is not being kind to me right now with the amount of build-up that it's letting me get on him. I really rely on them basically just being in ice the whole time. If my procs don't go off, if my procs for Chronomancer don't go off, then it completely fucks me, man. So we really rely on that in a big, big way. So interesting, that reminds me of a mech. There you go, right, that should be the killing blow now. Perfect. Ooh. That was rough. Nice. Always shake it off a second. It's good. Nice. Whooped his ass. We'll go back through here. We'll clear up a little bit more. We might as well while we're still here. There you go. We'll kill these dudes and then we'll move on. Might be worth it.
I must travel light.
Bro's got absolutely fucked again. See if there's another unique down here actually. Or a chest or something. Maybe a little chest for us. We like to open a chest. Who doesn't? Oh, come on, dudes.
I need more time.
Like I said, this build's like great for big packs. Like if you've only got a handful of things, like the ice kind of crystals don't blow up on anything. You don't get freeze build up, and you kind of you're a bit left for dead. So you're kind of relying on giant packs of monsters to help you kill them.
I need more time.
I think you can spec for that in the tree, can't you? Which is something I might actually do.
I have no space for that.
If you're enjoying the stream and the content, please don't forget to smash that like button. Remember to sub to the channel. Play all sorts of games on the stream. Keep hopping back to Path of Exile at the minute. Been playing some Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as well. And a bunch of other stuff. So if you're enjoying it, please do support the channel. We're very close to 1,000 subs, which is very, very cool. Right, so we've done this one now, which is great. I don't feel like tier 1's that rewarding anymore. Like, at all. I'm gonna go here. Oh shit, I've got to sort my stuff out. There we go. That's how inconsequential this stuff is sometimes, you know.
Indeed.
Might pick up that stuff. Pick it up in a frenzy. 30 maximum mana. 9 chaos resistance. I mean, that might be okay. Nah, there's no point.
Go on.
Don't need that. Oh, hello. 22% extra lightning, mana. Nope, 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 nope. Increase cold damage, increase energy shield, maximum energy shield, maximum mana regeneration. It's a shame because that one is such a beast. That one's not too bad. I feel like putting it in my stash, but I know I'm not going to use it, so I'll just leave that. Varlorb would be really interesting. I think I might have enough chance shards now to make a chance orb. And then I think we can do something quite special,
Of
can't we?
course.
So give that a go in a little bit. Need to do that. I'm not going to bother with tier 1s for a while, I don't think. So let's put all them back. Got tier 2s. Okay, rarity of items. We've got that tier 3, which is a bit of a beastie one. And that one as well. Okay, cool. Let's go for the tier 2s. Let's do it, boys. Watch me die. Watch me die. I'm gonna fucking die. That's right, that's right. Does improving the stats of the monsters affect how much loot you get from them? Is that the way it goes?
I should keep my time here short.
Yeah, it doesn't look very inviting, so I ought to keep my time here short.
Not yet.
Oh no, straight away we've got lightning. We've got cold. We've got everything. It's after us. It wants us dead.
I need more time.
Brute. still. Oh my god. No fucking way, dude. Them things weren't messing about, were they? Hell, man. I've no words. I actually have no words. Oh dear.
I need more time.
I do feel like I need more resistances overall. I'm not focused on them anywhere near enough.
I can't do that yet.
We're really relying on them Chronomancy procs like too much as well. I know lots of people do have builds like this, but I'm sure they don't take as long to go off as this does sometimes. Like sometimes when you're getting in the flow it's okay and it will be okay. Sometimes it just takes fucking forever, man. There you go, that's better, that's better. But I'm kind of sick of using a build that is so like situational. And like the situation being like the procs are going off.
I can't do that yet.
Like you're really relying on like luck like every time. I just want something that's straight up. It's gonna work. Like even if it isn't as like damaging as this stuff.
I need more time.
Wanna roll right into the heart of the beast. Bloody hell, that's close. I think one of the things I'd like to do as well is optimize my ice shards to do more damage. Because they're okay, but they're not the best they could be.
Didn't break a sweat.
It is quite a dominating build, to be honest, when you get to situations like that.
Not yet.
I think the main thing is it's fun.
Not yet.
I think that's the absolute main thing. It is a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys ever feel like this, but I'm almost like scared to try out a new build. I don't want to ruin this one. And I know like it doesn't matter because I could just literally get it back, but it's a real fear of mine, is that I'll mess everything up. I can't be the only one, right? I think that might be like a learning point for me. Like as I'm playing this more, I'm thinking, I need to kind of let go of that fear of creating a brand new build and just go after it and just do it and see what happens. Because I could well land on something that's really epic, or I suppose I could go on the internet, like go on YouTube and have a little look for some builds and take my fancy and just kind of steal one, which is fine too. But a lot of them good builds rely on good items, and I don't really have anything that's really bespoke for a build right now. I've got a few things I could use, but nothing where I'm looking at it and going, quite clearly like that would be really good. There's quite clearly some builds that Grinding Gear have thought about as they built these items. So like I've got some like interesting wands that do some interesting things. I can't remember exactly what now. We'll go to my stash and we'll have a look together. But like the thing is as well, like if you're basing like your whole build, like I'm level like 70, basing a whole level 70 build on what is essentially a level 50 item, like is that even something I should be doing? These dudes are real motherfuckers, you know. Like those are the kind of dudes that can end a run in like a heartbeat. Oh. He scared me, he like genuinely scared me. Ooh, ruby charm, nice. I almost feel like the frost bombs as well, like, do I need all the AoE that I've got? Or can I pile that AoE actually into critical hit damage and chance? Like, I'm not really sure where to go with it, to be honest with you.
Not yet.
I did see a really cool build the other day where a dude had cast on dodge as his skill, and he was casting like some sort of insane, like super high damage attack every time he teleported as a sorceress, which was so fucking cool, man. Really, really cool. Problem with these tight spaces, if you're against anything with chaos damage or like poison damage, and they can just kind of like block you into a corner, and you just end up dying because you stood on the poison the whole time, right? Right, let's get this big boy. Big boys are not the worst thing, because we can typically freeze them really, really quickly.
I can't do that yet.
Beautiful. Take them just in case. I doubt I'll be able to use them, but we'll take them anyway. Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up, my boy. Oh, fuck. Didn't even see them there. Shit. Shit. Oh, I love the sound of the shattering ice.
Do that yet. I need more time.
I do feel like after a couple more runs, we'll just hang out and we'll take a little look at the build and see if we can improve the damage and reduce maybe some of the AoE in favour of just absolutely slamming the shit out of everything. So this place is irradiated and all that other stuff, isn't it? So, God, he scared me then. Like 3D audio of him, like, felt like he's in my house. Oh shit! Shit!
Not yet.
So sometimes as well, they end up like actually going after your ice shards rather than you, which is really funny. They just like stand there like smacking them. You just get away with it. You don't have to fight them at all. I love it. Were those his minions? Or is this like another dude nearby?
Not
Ooh.
yet.
Oosha. Wonder what like the equivalent of Frozen Orb would do in this game actually. Like I'm wondering if that's even very powerful. It seemed like its main purpose was just to freeze shit, which is fine because we need to freeze stuff anyway. But like if all we're doing is freezing and we're not causing any damage, that's not very good. Although we can just shatter shit. I'd love a way to automatically shatter things. That'd be really cool. That would be really, really cool.
Your death comes. Not yet.
I still find it really hilarious, like just literally cramming shitload of ice everywhere. Stopping things moving. Gotta be careful, them porcupine bastards are gonna absolutely F me up, man. And he is, if I'm not careful. Problem is with the ice walls as well, is they cast in a circle. So if you're casting them in a circle and they're in the middle of the circle, then they're not gonna hit them. And you're gonna really get fucked up. Well, that should be okay. He should die now. Perfect. Yeah, boy. Go down before we go up. I feel like going up is a lot easier. Like if you're targeting and you're going down, it can be a little bit more challenging. I don't know why. It just feels that way. I don't know if that's actually a thing in this. It feels like it should be. I have the power. Kill them. Kill them all. There's a lot of people jumping in and out of the stream tonight, like as in like just jumping in for a couple of seconds then leaving instantly. I really love to know why. Like what's the feedback? What's the crack? Like why are you just like leaving straight away? That would be really good to know. Oh fuck. Is there anything I can improve? Is there anything like, is it the build? Is it the game? Me? You know what I mean? Just tell me, man. Tell me straight. Let me know. Whoa, baby. Kill all these punks. Right, I think this is the last dude up here. So once we've done him, we'll map another place, I think. Maybe one or two places, and then we'll have a look at the build, have a bit of a chill. I'll have a little drink. We'll have a chat about what we can do to improve it. We could do quite a lot to improve it, basically. And we're going to find the right support gems. There's a couple of skills I'm like literally completely wasting as well. So certainly like my frostbolt and stuff like that, I'm just not using them. And I'm wondering if I could like spec into having more spirit on my build actually, and focusing on that so we can have more passive effects going off. That would be a lot of fun. But I don't know if I can actually physically get more spirit than I've already got. So we'll have to figure that out. I think there's probably a way to improve the damage on the mice shards as well. And maybe even the explosion radius. Oh my god, they got absolutely dominated, dudes. If you are enjoying the content, as I said, please do smash that like button if you haven't already. Sub to the channel, all that good stuff, and come and help me reach tier 10 and all the other crazy shit in Endgame. I really appreciate you watching the stream, dudes. Yeah, man. That was sweet. Okay. I'll take that just to disenchant it. That was interesting. I did watch something that said like irradiated maps and all that stuff are really good for loot. Yeah, we got nothing then. Absolutely, fuck all.
What is it?
What's my boy saying? I can't use them. Awful. Absolute shite. Shite. Shite.
Go on.
Shite. Terreeb, boys. That was Terreeb. Onwards and upwards we go. Right, so can I improve? Ooh, what can we do with that? 10% increased gold, sweet. Nice, 100% stun build up. That's not going to be fun, is it? But whatever. Let's take this tower. Oh, I can't upgrade it anymore. Okay. Right, we'll do that tier 2. Heard something about pumping maps, apparently, is a thing. Okay. Hideout's always fun. A new shit hideout for us to go to. My crap items. But I do like the layout of them. Oh shit, bro. They're usually quite tight. They got like quite a lot of monsters in like right at the start, so it's always nice. Brutal. Alright, so them boys are hastened. And that's the hastened unique enemy. Fucking hell. He got dominated then, didn't he? Nice. Whoa, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one. That was brutal. Okay, got lightning on the ground. We don't want to be touching that, man. I've got really, really low lightning resistance in general. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Frozen. That is not good, man. I mean, the nice thing is about these is they package like all of these nasty ass unique enemies into one place. The bad thing is it can easily get like quite overwhelming. I'm gonna head down this way first, I think. Nice. I think that was the right decision. I think. Nice dudes. And we can head up through here, which will be fine. So these brothers are all, almost all of them are magic or like unique enemies. Cool. Here we go. We don't want things that can shoot poison with things like haste auras. That is not fun at all. I might try out a tier 3, like if we upgrade the build and we can walk through. Nice. We completed it, which is good. I wonder if there's any chests. No. Nice and easy though. That was good. Worth it.
speak.
Oops, I accidentally sold that without thinking. Oh well, it's not going to kill me, is it?
Go on.
That's pretty good. Normalised into magic with 1 cold modifier. Be good if it could be like all the cold modifiers you want. I'd take that. Okay. So we've only got tier 3s now and a tier 1. Maybe we could juice up this tier 1. And then
Go.
we'll do that. And then we'll do the tier 3s for a little bit. Let's try that out. So we're gonna need a Regal Orb. Regal Beagle. An additional essence, that's cool. I don't really want to waste an Exalted Orb on it. I keep doing that. Oh, we have got quite a few actually now. I'm sure we've got a few more Regal Orbs as well. I keep picking up loads of them, so I don't know why there isn't any. There's 10 there. Am I being blind? I got so much shit, I don't even know where it is anymore. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go there. Yep. We'll use the tier 3s on the ones with the modifiers and we'll just go for the tier 3, why not? I mean, it'd be interesting to know like how long you guys took to like get comfortable with like tier 2 to tier 3. Like I have just completed all the tier 2s that I need, but some of them still feel like unnecessarily challenging. You know, like some of them I don't enjoy. Like it's still tough. This is a tier 1, so this isn't going to be tough at all. I still might die though. So temper your expectations, dudes. Don't get annoyed with me. We're only human. I'm only human, y'all. I love this biome. Actually reminds me of Seaside Holidays in the UK. Just like without the zombies and the fucked up monsters on the beach. Imagine. Although there are some fucked up monsters on the beach that you just like you don't, you know, they've got names and they're kind of humans. No, 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 this is not good, this is not good. That is good, that is good. So I've always hated the river hags. Like, always catch you by surprise. Like, you know, when they put down the pool and you end up like getting stuck in it like a fool. Happens to me every time. So I guarantee you if we die in this biome, it'd be because one of them. Whoop. That's so fun. When that massive comet comes down and just boshes them. It just makes you feel so powerful. Imagine coming back to like Diablo 4 after playing this. It must be incredibly underwhelming.
I need more time. No mana.
Are you joking? I haven't gone out of mana for ages.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, that's why.
Mana.
Because he drains mana. I'm an idiot. Right, what did I tell you guys? These dudes. So he is... I think he's hastened, or he's just like fast in general. And he takes mana from you, right?
Die forgotten.
He... Oh, he and enemies like him absolutely fuck me up. Oh no. I just overextended the wrong way and now I'm just stuck. They've done a really good job with the end game with this, to be honest. Like, I'm looking forward to when they bring out the full game and seeing just what kind of new changes they're going to implement. Because they're going to bring out all the new, like, kind of ascendancy classes and stuff, aren't they? And there's going to be some new classes in general. So I think it'd be well worth playing, like, for another 100 or 300 hours. So I think I'm at about maybe 80 hours on this as it stands. And this is the only class I've been playing, really. I'm keen to try out another class, but I'm just not sure what I'd actually play. Fucking hell, man.
There is power in this object.
There we go. Let's get cheeky. My bro is getting absolutely fucked from the moment he was born. Just like us. Just like us humans, you know? Essence of sorcery. Never seen one of them before.
I can't do that yet.
Played for 80 hours and still haven't seen it. I'm just looping, dudes. Like, I'm just gonna like kind of loop around the map. I won't bother going into the center unless we're right at the end and we still haven't completed everything we need to complete. Kill the skeleton. Nice. I mean, I picked them up, and I say nice, but honestly, I would much rather have, like, Regal Orbs or something to upgrade the amount of support gem slots I have on a skill. That's really what I want. That's the reason I'm doing all this. That's the next thing I really want. Ran shabby hood. What do you take me for? Oh, the beautiful calming sound of the waves. God, I'd love to go to the seaside actually. Like, life is so stressful at the minute, just in general. There's loads of shit going on in the world, isn't there? Wouldn't it just be nice to just go to the beach and just chill out and not have a bunch of fucking zombies or skeletons try and kill you? These guys keep getting me, man. I think it's because they kind of like slink around in the shadows and just appear out of nowhere. But I've kind of like forgotten about them by the time they wrap their filthy mitts around me. Hey, big monkey thing. Why do you do that for? What are you jumping at me for? Can't we just live in peace? Live in frigid ice. Oh no, he regenerates life.
I need more time.
Not for long he doesn't. So I think we've got 7 chance shards now. So once that hits 10, we'll get a chance orb. And then I think, what is it that's next? Do I like pick up like a ring or an amulet or something? And just like apply them to that? That's what I know. Oh no, these guys are going to kill me. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Oh shit, dude. No fucking way, man. No fucking way. I knew I was dead from the moment that bastard got me. Ah, dude, the Path of Exile stress is real, man. Fuck, dude. Thanks for the likes, dude. I appreciate that. You caught me a bad time. Oh, man. Ho. Hey ho, as they say. Let's roll it again. Thank you very much for the like. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, dudes. Right. We got too much crap in here. Let's throw it all in my crap stash. Lovely. That wasn't even a tier 3, was it? That was actually a tier 1. That was a really pumped up tier 1 waystone. That's actually what that was. That is actually what that was. Dude. I can't actually believe that. Okay, right. Let's use a tier 3. Let's just go for it. Increase rarity, 50% areas. Go on. F it, boys. I'm up for it if you are. I'm up for it. Maybe we'll actually get some good items for once. We can improve what we've got. After this one, we're going to change out the build. Hopefully we complete it this time. Fingers crossed, dudes. Likely that we die straight away the first time doing a tier 3. This is literally our first time doing a tier 3 waystone, so it could end very badly. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we're getting there. I've trapped myself in with him. Ooh, nice. Okay. Oh no, the stun. The fucking stun. That is like the worst mechanic on this fucking game, dude. As if things weren't hard enough as they are, but like when things touch you, you pause and go very slow. That is such a piss take, man. And yes, people will say get good. And yes, I should. I'm still going to moan about it. Christ, man, that's actually so much more challenging than a tier 2. I'd love to know what the actual increments are. Like, how much more difficult does it actually get? Like, what's gonna... I feel like that little pool that she just put out is actually way bigger than one I've seen in tiers 1 and 2. No. These boys always get me. These boys always get me every time. Let's put them to death. Put them boys to death. For all the trouble they cause me. You motherfuckers. Go away. They were hard, even from like... Remember the very first time you land on the shore? At the start of the game? Like, they were hard back then. And now they're even worse. I thought that little crab look. Don't kill me. No promises. Don't you dare, you shizer. Just get frozen already. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's what we want. That's what we want. Ooh, yeah. I knew it was the right decision. We're not on tier 3 map, that is. Nice. I don't think I'll bother with any other map tier now. Like, not that unique's any good, but it's just the general rush that I feel from getting an item that might not be complete shit. Ah, these boys are really incredibly annoying, actually.
I can't do that yet.
If any of you guys fancy it, we do have a Discord with a Path of Exile chat on there. The Path of Exile part isn't massively established, but we chat about all sorts of shit. Video games in general. It's a cool community of dudes, if you guys fancy that. All very friendly too, which I'm quite proud of, actually. We're creating a community of people that is really, really nice. Tier 3 Waystone. I'll take that, thank you. Right, cool. Them pools, and then pools overlapping. No. Just no. Just no. There you go. It can't happen, you know what I mean? To be honest, I'm really digging the build at the minute. I think it does have its flaws, but it does stand up. Like, I thought we would... I mean, I'm going to eat my words, because I'm definitely going to die on this map at some point. If I complete it, I'll be amazed. But it does hold up. Like, it's not the worst. Thank you very much for the like, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Just so long as you're enjoying the content, you know? That's the main thing. Fuck me. Fuck me, bros. These guys, they're the bane of my life. The bane of my Path of Exile 2 existence is them weird, freaky, fucking whatever they are. Crab porcupines. Porcupine crabs? Oh no. That? Oh my god. That could have been the end of the game, couldn't it? This dude will kill me, I think. I think this dude and the combination of the floaty pools and that brother and all of these stabby dudes. Nice. That was good. Right, I had to be quiet then. I had to concentrate. You get how it is. Fuck, man. This is so like touch and go. Like, at least I say at least. I don't mean it to sound like this, but on you know, on Diablo, right? You never have to lock in like this. Never. I've never locked in like this on Diablo, even throughout the years. Never ever. I can't even remember one time when I literally had to focus so hard that I couldn't speak. And in this, I've done it probably about 16 times. Each run through of the story. Remember doing the last boss, the guy at the end of the werewolf at the end of the first act, and just being, no way, dude. We were just rolling so slowly through all of that. Oh no, 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 no. I do that sometimes, like accidentally roll into people rather than away from them. I don't know if you guys ever do that, but it's a real curse, man. Nice, tier 2. Like I said, I'm not really that bothered about the tier 2s now. One of the things I was going to say about this game, actually, well, I was saying about this game in general the other day, was that you, of course, you level up your character and your items and everything, and there's so much stuff to do and there's so much depth to it. Then you also kind of level up your own skill, right? So a hell of a lot of it is just down to like how well you can evade enemies and position yourself and everything else, and time your skills and learn your own build. Like a massive part of it is that.
I need more time.
Like, if you haven't mastered that, then you're just going to get fucked regardless of whether you've got good items or not. Then once you have got to that, I think I've got to the point where I know it enough to do some damage. And now I just need, like, the items to, like, maximize that. Maximize. Look at all these brothers. Oh, God. Big packs of insatiable, raving lizards. Insatiable. Lustful. Oh no. Didn't realise he was still there. Suck on that one, my friend. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
I can't do that yet.
I cannot explain to you the feeling of dread I get when I see them. And she gets still cast openly while she's frozen. No wonder they always do some do harm to me. If you notice, if you're in them like pools for long enough, you basically like kind of end up like drowning in them, right? You will die, of course, but you stop seeing everything else, and like water like surrounds your screen. Then you know you're really fucked. Like that's when you know you're fucking fucked. Oh, bro. No, dude. No, dude. No, dude. Gotta get this dude frozen.
I need more time.
Ah, that's better. Now we can fuck him up. Let's make massive loads of ice walls and drag him through them all. There you go. Perfect. Take the circlet. I don't really need anything else. I'm not going to bother disenchanting it, so there you go. Oh, right. Have a bit of a breather. Last one. Wish me luck.
I need more time. I can't do that yet.
Nice. Felt pretty good. That did not feel good.
I need more time.
I've got frost armor on at the minute, and it's not really super useful, apart from it's quite good for mana regen. So I've got like mana regen attached to it. I think it does something where it can like knock back enemies slightly. I don't think I've ever seen that work the way I intended it to. So yeah, I might think about like removing it and using something else, to be honest. I just think it like better use of my spirit and better use of the build overall. Ooh. That brother got absolutely battered. Sorry, son.
I can't do that yet.
That's why them guys always get me, because they're always quite fast, so they like kind of like fly through everything. anything with speed is going to be a problem for me with this build. Like, anything that can come at me with speed. Because if I can't slow them down with the ice, then it's just gonna fuck me up. And that's what needs to change. Like, we need to either make the ice shards so damaging that people only need to go through like one stack of them to die, or we need to make them instant so they literally land and like blow up. Same as the ice bomb, right? Because otherwise we're at risk, and it's them moments of risk where like we end up dying. And like, I don't think I need to get any more tanky. I think that's fine. I think the problem is generally just resistances, a few of them, only a few. I think it's lightning actually that I'm struggling with, and then the other ones, it's just the general damage of the build and the speed of it. I think that increase to crit chance has really helped this. Like, we got a 50% increase to crit. That was really good. Very useful. And I think now having cast on crit to complement all of this is going to take it to another level. The only problem with that is it costs 100 spirit to socket that, and we've already got cast on freeze. So maybe we'll test in the next waystone, perhaps. Oh, we don't want to let this guy kill us. Not so close to the edge.
I can't do that yet.
Go on then, my man. Get effed in the B. Always used to make me laugh on Scott Pilgrim versus the World, if you've seen that. Like, your boyfriend's about to get effed in the B.
I have no space for that.
No space for one thing. Bloody hell. Yeah, we packed out. Let's see what we've gun chuck. Always picking stuff up by accident. Alright, let's just head around here, see if there's one more elite for us to kill. I don't think you can have the map took away from you, right? Like, now it's finished. If I die, it doesn't matter, right? I can just... I've still completed the map, so that's fine. I mean, it counts as the quest anyway, so... Here we go, baby. Eat my frost bombs. Oh, such a satisfying build, dude. What we got? Anything up here? Nope. I think we've done the whole thing, haven't we? Yep, we've run all the way around. In fact, I could go to the right, actually, and we could loop round there. Let's do that. Let's do that, gentlemen. Like I said, I'd love some feedback just in general about the audio, whether or not you're enjoying the stream, the content, or whatever. Like, I'd love to know why people are dropping in and just like jumping straight back out again. That seems crazy to me. Unless I'm like incredibly offensive.
Go on.
I don't know. I might be. Ooh, okay. Legion Stride Rough Greaves. 66 to armor. Nope. Stun threshold. Nope. I don't think I'm going to use them. Yeah, no thank you. Oh, hello. 15% increased movement speed, energy shield. Why reduced attributing? Why? Why is that stat? That's interesting. I didn't know that you could get plus to level of skills on your helmet. That's really interesting. Very cool. Yeah, don't bother with that.
Time is of the essence.
Okay, so I did say that we'd look at the build, didn't I? And stick to my commitment there. Get these back in the stash. Got so many of these now. I got 2 rings drop earlier and I was like, wow, like this is going to be amazing. Hopefully it's like a, you know, just a ring. I don't know what they could have on them, right? I just thought maybe it's going to be an incredible ring that I can use. I had 2 drop in one go and I was like, yes. And then when I look, I'm like, oh man, completely not aligned to my build. Same thing for an amulet. Like there's actually I mean, plus 14 to all attributes isn't too bad. I'm sure you can get better on yellows though, to be honest. And then these as well, Wonder Trap Silk Slippers, so 50% increased rarity of items when on low life. And I thought, oh, like I can use a skill to put myself on 1 life all the time, but it doesn't work like that. And because I use Energy Shield, yeah, it's not great. They'd probably be better for like some sort of tanky build, where like when you hit 25% health or whatever it is, you can like improve your armor by whatever percent, if that's even a thing. Okay, let's put away the number 2s. Poopy 2s. Oh shit, yeah. This shit. Cool. It's got a few number 3s now, which is what we want. And then, right, let's explore a little bit. So we're going to take out a few of these. 4 of them. 3 of them. 3 of them. We're going to explore for a second. Going to go through probably each skill in turn and see which one is going to be best. And I suppose if you have been watching this and you have enjoyed it, you do want to see what the build is, I'll put a chapter in the chat that you can kind of just zoom to look at this, so we can just roll through it really quickly. And I'll just go through the build now. Time Snap. Time Snap's going to reset all your cooldowns. That's what you want. I don't use Ice Nova. Frost Bomb is the massive damaging circles that are coming out, and I'm casting tons of them all over the screen. Time Snap helps with that, and a passive from the Chronomancer Ascendancy helps with that too. What we're doing is we're getting them skills to echo, so they're casting again, and then we're giving them twice as many cooldown uses, so we can cast 2 rather than just 1, and then it procs the unlimited cooldown skill for Chronomancer really easily. And then you've got Spell Cascade, which is cascading even more kind of frost bombs off that initial frost bomb, which is also echoing and causing a cascade, so you get tons and tons of damage with that. Frostbolt I'm not really using, so I'm not even going to talk about that right now. Cold Snap, it's just that you'll get out of jail free if you've got like certain enemies that are stuck frozen and you just want to kill them off, just to kill one that's left off in a pack. That's what I'm using, and all I'm doing with that is I am just giving that extra power basically. So that's building up power over time, so when you use it, it's extra damaging, penetrates cold resistance. Although this is where it's going to be interesting, because I think I might put some of these support gems on my main attacks rather than the shit I'm not using so much. So that's why it's going to be interesting. 30% more damage with hits and ailments, so yeah. So it can't deal a critical hit, which is interesting, because I might want it to deal a critical hit in the future. So we'll think about that too. Frost Wall, that's the big bad boy attack that I'm using all the time. You basically like cast that in front of everything like you've seen, and then I just cast all the frost bombs and everything that's trapped in there to just die, and it will just die. 50% more freeze build up is absolutely needed. Exposure applied by supported skills have 30% increased effect, so yeah, you're exposing them to cold. It's going to have 30% increased effect. And then deal 50% less damage with hits, but are created in a circle instead. And that is a must-have, because you literally, like, you do less damage, but you cover more of the area. So you can literally fill a screen with ice and then just blow it all up. You blow it all up with the frost bombs, basically. Cast on freeze, it's Comet. Every time you freeze something, it's basically going to add that to counter. Once that hits 100, you're going to cast whatever's in here, which is Comet, with a massive area of effect. It's got more cooldown, but the cooldown doesn't matter because it casts every time that this hits the proc, so it doesn't matter. And then more area of effect again. So what I'm going after there is just basically that's my insurance policy. If nothing else goes off, this bad boy will just come in and just destroy shit. I've got cast on critical kind of sat here, ready to go. try that out. We might do something with that. Arctic armor, mana regen, and then knockback, and the rest of it. So if I look at like the kind of the skill then that I think we could improve. I mean, interestingly, I think I could be using different skills full stop. There must be a skill that we can use that actually complements my playstyle, that we can cast in between frost bombs and everything else. I actually have a feeling that we might be able to use something like a curse, and we might be able to do some damage with curses, and we might be able to change the curse damage type, perhaps. So we'll have a look at that. I'm not using Frostbolt, so we can get rid of that. Let's have a look. Let's have a looky-loo. Okay. Did we go through? I mean, casting Hypothermia might not even be a bad shout, but it does cost a lot of mana. And if I'm casting that all of the time, I mean, it could be pretty good. We could absolutely slay things with that. Just depends on how much mana it's going to eat up. We don't spend an awful lot of mana. Like if I look at, where is it? Frost Bomb. That's 61 mana. We're casting like 4 or 5 of them at a time. What's that? Like 240, 300 mana. Then you've got this, 157 mana. I mean, that might be helpful to just kind of nail down into a group, right? Big group, you've got your bosses and stuff like that. I could just smash that down and we just eat them up. You know, eat them for breakfast. Comet we've already got, so I'm not too bothered about that. And I mean, like, anything kind of like, what I don't want to do is start speccing into fire and frost and having to like have them skills that are like, you know, frozen will ignite and ignite will freeze. You know, like that sort of stuff. I don't want to get into that kind of game right now. 1, I haven't got the time. 2, I'd have to literally tear this all up. I think I might have to spend some time planning this out and we can sit on stream kind of like going through it together at some point. One thing I did want to look at was you've got Eye of Winter. I mean, inflicts critical weakness on hit. Gains 50% of damage as the corresponding type when passing over a ground surface. I mean, you could do some nice things with that, but meh. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I've got my heart set on something like this. So I'm not bothered. I'm not going to have minions. I'm not into that. I don't want minions. Detonates a curse on every enemy in an area, causing explosions, but removing the curse. I mean, that could be pretty cool. And I'm thinking, like, if we get some sort of sweet curse on everybody, we'll be laughing, right? I've seen some things where you can have an aura, like a curse aura. Like, that'd be pretty cool. Let's have a look. Curses all targets in an area after a short delay, lowering their chaos resistance. No, thank you. Profane ritual. Marks a corpse. Nope. Bone storm. That's a spell. Where are my curses at, you know? Okay, enfeeble. Okay, people deal less damage. Fine. Essence strain. Nope. Contagion. Is that not a curse? Okay, yeah, so it is a curse. But it doesn't say it's a curse. Right? So it's not a curse then. Ooh, hits against cursed enemies ignore 3000 armor. Does armor even get in the way of spell damage? Is that a thing? Yes, that's like AoEs. interesting. We'll have a little look through the rest of this stuff. Alright, we're not holding the right weapon type for a lot of this, so I might consider doing that. I'm not sure if you can you hold like a wand in one hand and a sword in another? That'd be pretty cool. That, honestly, down there looks like it says fucker strike. See that? That genuinely looks like it says fucker strike. Which makes me laugh. Okay, I'm just going to type this in here. Curse. It hasn't got... Oh, it has... No. Okay. Right, okay. So it looks like I don't want a curse then. I had my heart set on a curse, but I guess we're not using a curse. Contagion might be interesting. So afflicts a single enemy with debuff that deals chaos damage over time if the enemy dies while affected. It and all of the chaos damage over time debuff spread to nearby enemies and refresh their durations, reanimating or detonating the corpse. I think, honestly, what we're suffering from now is like single target damage that is quick. That is just gonna destroy things. I honestly feel like we might get that more reliably from lightning. It teleports you inside the target's body, causing it to violently explode. That sounds pretty dope, man. That sounds really dope. Let's check this out though. A slow moving projectile that repeatedly shoots bolts of lightning. I'm not interested. Lightning conduit. Lightning strike to all enemies in a cone in front of you. Deals significantly more damage to shocked enemies, but consumes shock from them. I mean, that might be quite interesting. The cast time is a second though. I don't really want a cast time on it. If you look at the difference, so you got Frostbolt, cast time 0.8 seconds. I'm not even using that. I'm just trying to think how I complement it. So I'm going to put down these ice shards. They're going to like cast bombs in front of them. We need something to fill the gaps. So we need something that's going to fill the gaps between like casting the bombs and stuff. But then there's got to be some synergies in the support skills that are going to help us to make the most of that kind of new skill. Let's have a quick look actually. I know I'm not taking my time, dude, so I appreciate you hanging out. Hopefully you're enjoying me blabbering on about this. But one of the things I wanted to do is if we go up this way to the highest levels, like, is there anything in? Right, shocks from support skills do not expire on ignited enemies. Fissures, tremors, searing flame, supercritical, soul drain, 12% over. No. So what I'm looking for is any synergies between ice and lightning, basically. Frostfire, I mean, would be pretty good. 100% more magnitude of ignite inflicted on frozen targets. I mean, that's kind of always been my dream, to have like a Frostfire kind of mage. Maybe we'll give that a go. Elemental discharge. Not bothered with. I think one of the things I'm quite I guess concerned about is that this is quite a slow build. But I don't want to, you know, there's some really good builds I've seen that literally use just like one skill that has been like crafted meticulously with a bunch of support skills that are kind of passive. And I don't want to end up with a build where you're like using 3 skills, 4 skills. So like, you know, I don't know how many people do that. I don't want to like have to think too much about what I'm doing. I just want to be able to like flick the button and kill everything. It's probably too much to ask, right? It's not going to be that easy. Like a lot of people I've seen pour damage into like fire that like kind of sits on the ground, right? Like anything on the ground, like fire, lightning, and lightning build up and stuff like that. Cursed ground, cursed. See, cold exposure. Cold Mastery, Chaos, Capacitor. Chaotic Freeze. Chaos damage contributes to freeze build-up. That's very cool. That's very, very cool. So that means we could use the curse that I just saw, that I kind of said I didn't want to use it, but then we could literally like contribute to freeze build up by using that curse, and then we could do a load of cool shit where when things die, like it just like spreads the curse and everything kind of freezes like super hard. That would be absolutely amazing. Let's see. Burning conscription. Nope. Wildfire. Oh man, do you know what would have been good? Is if we could have the chaotic freeze on fire damage, so we could ignite, spread ignite, and have that freeze them at the same time. Exposure applied by supported skills has a 30% increased effect. I think we got that at the minute anyway. Soul Thief. Spell Echo we're using. Ice crystals have 50% less life. I think I really need that, to be honest. Spot skills are 25% increased critical hit chance every second. See, that's the other way we take this. So we could do cast on critical, have inevitable critical, and then on top of that, I've got a support gem. I think it's one of the first ones you had. Leverage. 50% increased critical hit chance against immobilized enemies. So you imagine with the one that we had here before, where is it? Inevitable critical, and that yeah, just read that again. 25% increased critical hit chance each second up to 100%. This critical hit chance is lost whenever a skill supported, but yeah, okay. So that's fine. So if we have something we're using all the time, and we put inevitable critical onto it, and leverage, then we're going to basically have like 150% critical hit chance. We're going to be crit hitting all the time. I don't know if you need any more than 100%. I don't know if it makes any difference. But we basically be critical hitting all the time, and then cast on crit hopefully will go off more, you would hope. But I do quite like the idea. So there's 3 things we can do. We can either focus on that. In fact, if we have a curse, or we have some sort of AoE curse that will critically hit, and the dots, I don't know if the dots critically hit, but if we could, let me know in the chat if you guys know, tell me, like, if you can put like an AoE curse on people, but each of the ticks of that dot have a chance to critically hit, and we can make that chance to critically hit 100%, then we can just use cast on crit and just annihilate fields of things like nothing, right? And whilst freezing them all. So I think that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to give it a go, dudes. We'll try something a bit super special. So let's do it. Contagion. Okay. Modifies the spell damage applied to debuff damage over time. Debuff deals 100% more damage for each time it is spread, up to 300%. Okay. Let's just give it a go. Why not? This will be fun. If nothing else. It'll probably be nothing else. But it is what it is. The Frostbolt we're taking off, dudes. Sorry, Frostbolt. You are being retired. You and all your passives. I salute you for your service. You have been fun. Contagion is going on. And also, we're going to have to upgrade that, aren't we? Where's my stash? Where the fuck's the stash? There it is. Jesus. Where is it? Nice. Just thinking, have I got an upgraded version of that? Like the one that you can apply to 3? Because if we've got that, then we can really, really go to town. Lesser Jeweler's Orb. Don't think there's one in here. Man, I really need to sort this stash out, man. I know, like, I've seen people on streams like spend hours like sorting out their stash before. I can't believe I sat and watched the whole thing, to be honest with you. There you go. It's fine. I think that's all we need. Get the skills panel open. I need to learn the hotkeys. Fucking tastic. So, God, all of them support gems I had on there were so bad. It was unbelievable. Now we're gonna really spice things up a bit here. So, pick Contagion. I'm really hoping that we can add on to it what I want to add on to it. I don't think we can we? Ah, you shithead. No, you can't. Oh, man. See, that sucks. I really thought that that would work. Let's have a little look what there is. Hinders enemies. Okay. 40% more armor. 30%, 35% more damage if an ailment was consumed. So I guess if that consumes my frost build-up. Isn't that counterintuitive though? So it consumes an ailment and then will it add that back on if freezes happen? If it's like adding freeze. You know? That just... yeah. Seems strange. Let's have a look. 35% more non-ailment damage over time. Resistance, no. Stun threshold. Okay. Don't want cooldown on it. 30% less skill effect. So does less skill effect duration like speed up the rate at which they take damage? Or does it just like literally end it sooner than you need to? Energy shield recharge begins immediately and is not interrupted by damage for 2 seconds when stunned. No. No chaos damage or no elemental damage. Cast speed. 40% more area damage, 50% less area of effect. Ah, I mean, I guess we'll give it a go because we've done it, I think. Okay, 15% less cast speed, 40% more damage with spell hits. Oh, the cast time is 1 second. Which is pretty shite, actually. What's the cast time on Time Snap? 0.6. That's quite a long cast for what I've got as well. We're just going to give it a go. We're just going to give it a go because we've got it now. We'll see if it adds anything to the experience. If it doesn't, we'll have to go and get some more support gems and go from there. So disappointed that we couldn't add crits to this. It's probably not how the skill works though, is it? No movement speed penalty, basically. Consume a random ailment on the target. We'll have that, why not? Just for laughs. Right, let's go give it a go, dudes. We didn't actually upgrade any of the other support. Let's have a quick look at this actually. So Frost Wall, 50% less damage in the circle, we need that. Exposure, I think we probably need that. More freeze build up, we probably need that as well. Cast on critical, however, is something that I want to explore a bit more. Let's find that bad boy. Here we go. So, let's see. So we'll add Comet to that. What else can we add to it as well? There's probably maybe something else we can add. Let's add a third. What's that? Frostbolt. I don't think that'll really do anything. Let's go in the stash, see what there is. More blink. Solar orb, don't want that. I've already got Comet. Let's do a new one then. I know that's a spirit gem, isn't it? Skill gem is what we want. We've got a comet coming down. I'm wondering if an ice nova would be worth doing. Because if we chuck that in there, then what you've got is literally all these things. Where's that gone? Oh, I've already got Ice Nova equipped, that's why. I'm an idiot. I'm a bloody idiot. There we go. We chuck that in there. So it should be like the ultimate builder of Doom. Let's go for the boss, why not? Just gonna go for a normal one. Wop, 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 wop. Wibbity wibbity wobbity wop. Right, gentlemen. Oh, haven't even set up my skill. Okay, cool. So that's going to curse some poor bastard. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Who's first?
By Garupan!
Yeah, the proc on that is just not happening, is it?
Not yet.
Oh, that was cool. Okay.
I need more time.
The Contagion's not really doing anything, to be honest with you. Like, the build was so much better off how it was before. Which is a massive shame, but it is what it is.
I need more time.
I actually feel like I'll be so much better off having hypothermia. Not in real life, imagine. Yeah, I want to put the hypothermia to cap off the week.
Victory is mine. I can't do that yet.
Ooh, hello. No. There's like no resistances on them. Just not worth it. Yeah, so Contagion and the rest was very, very poor, actually. There you go. That's all she wrote. That is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, I think we've had a good little run tonight. It hasn't been the most lively stream. I'll give us that. I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless. I've enjoyed playing it. I have been enjoying playing this game. I hope you've taken a little something from this. If you have enjoyed it, please do smash that like button, subscribe and all that other good stuff. Of course, if you haven't enjoyed it, please do smash that dislike button
Yes.
with disdain for the stream.
Of course.
And yeah, I think it's Contagion is not the way to go. So I'm gonna actually remove that from the skills now. Not working for me. Yo, Ratemer, how you doing, man? Good to see you in the stream, buddy. Cheers for hanging out and watching, man. I appreciate you. Cast on critical is not the one either. So I'm going to change this up a little bit. I'm going to actually do it right now. Is we've got hypothermia. We need to improve that so that we can have some better support. But what hypothermia is going to do is going to sit on my right click, and then we're going to be able to massively like hinder anything we're fighting in terms of a pack. I might put an extra kind of like AoE on it, size of the area of effect so that we can capture everybody within that. I think that might be quite effective. Maybe add a bit more exposure to it as well. I think that'd be pretty cool too. So cast on critical is not doing the business, unfortunately. Cast on freeze is great. That's really working for us. So we'll keep using that. Arctic armor's good for mana regen, so that's fine. And then I think the only thing I'm going to give a go now is hypothermia. And what have we got in here? Let's have a little look. So I think that's the highest it can be. Tell you what, we're not going to do that right now, but that is the plan next, actually. Oh, in fact, I was just going to close down the stream, but I really do fancy smashing through and seeing what hypothermia can do for us. So bear with me, let's do that. Let's very quickly do that. It's a rare treat. It's not very often I do this. Good job, we got loads of level 3 support gems, isn't it? Thank you very much for the like on the stream, by the way, dude. And hold on, let me just check subscribers. Yeah, and I think you subscribed as well. I can't tell. It doesn't tell me who has. But yes, thank you for that. Cool. So, what we got? Hypothermia. What we got? What can we use? Hex Bloom. Curses from supported skills spread to enemies within 3 minutes. Oh, that's quite good, actually. Spread to enemies within 3 meters when a cursed enemy dies. That just means they're all just going to get cursed all the time, right? Spotted skills create cursed ground. Enemies on the cursed ground for spotted skill are cursed while in it. That's going to be great, actually. That's really, really good. We're going to have that. 100% we are having that. Then... What? What? Oh, that's strange. That's really strange. Why isn't it letting me add 2? Is it because it increases the spirit amount on it? No, it can't be, can it? Is that a bug? They were all showing up before. I don't get that. It's literally not letting me... That must be a bug. That's got to be a bug. Surely, because all of these can, look. Why not hypotherm... Oh, it was a bug. Of course it was. Jesus, I knew it was. That's annoying. Right, cool. Let's go again. God, I was like, what? It's not going to let me do it. Ooh. Curse zones from supported skills erupt after 30% increased delay. It's interesting. More skill effect duration. That might be quite helpful, actually. Doom Blast. What's a fucking Doom Blast? Hell yeah, I want a Doom Blast. Nice, that's awesome. Let's go and test out the Doom Blast. Let's do it. Very excited. Random one in there. Yeah, just before I close, guys, this will be the last waystone that we run through tonight. If you do enjoy the content, or you have enjoyed it, please do smash that subscribe button. Remember to like the stream and all that other good stuff. And yeah, thank you very much for your support, dudes. Right, so what's the Doom Blast? Didn't even see what a Doom Blast was, to be honest with you.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. I need more time. I need more time.
I mean, I haven't noticed a massive improvement. Thank you very much for the like, dude. I appreciate you, man. But it works. It works. I think when we get to bosses, when we get to some unique enemies, this shit's gonna really shine. So, yes.
I can't do that yet.
I mean, and we've got like massively improved critical as well. So,
Not yet.
like the crit chance with all of the kind of buff that we're getting from the curse as well. It's all gonna stack, isn't it? So it's pretty good. And then these boys are just getting like literally frozen inside the curse area. And the curse area is like persistent, which is also really good. And it doesn't have a cast time, which is also pretty fucking good, to be honest with you. Then we've got comets coming down and stuff like that. So yeah, not too bad. There's a little bit too much going on in this build for me still, though. Like, there's a bit to remember now. I'm not liking that there's quite a lot to remember. I think I would much prefer it if I just had like one really, really strong attack with a bunch of passives, like holding it up. It is what it is. And I think it's doing what we need it to do, which is kill a fuckload of mobs. Yeah, I mean, the curse is really helpful. Yo, Hot Sauce, how you doing? Ahoy, you good peoples. Good to see you, man. The Orkhorn crew represent, man. How have you been, man? Have you made any nice hot sauce related dinners today? That is a question for you. I just realised that I just literally cursed him and then just put him in like an ice block and done nothing else with him. Whoa, big boy. Chill out. Quadrilla. Makes me laugh because it makes me like not think that they got 4 arms, but make me think they've got like big quads or something and they've been going to the gym, you know? That's what that always makes me think. Just funny. I can't be the only one. Cannot be the only one. Whoa, boys, no. Chill out. Chill out, my friends. Yeah, I think when we upgrade that guild to have another support gem, I think what I'm going to add is an increased area of effect, to be honest. Tonight's all go on, hold on, let me read that properly. Let me stop. I need to read your dinner. Wait there. Come on, die. Die, little one. Hot sauce free. What? Turkey sausage, sauerkraut. Ooh. Mate. That's awesome. Are you a chef? Have I asked you this before? Is that your job? I'm sure you said that before. Or am I just thinking things? Oh boys, I'm overextending, and we're gonna die. Alright, let's see how fast this brother dies now. With exposure to cold all up in his grill. We're getting our asses kicked.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Nice, brothers. The exposure was good. That feels right.
I can't do that yet.
Nice, dude. That's sick. I like to cook as well, but to be honest, like with work and like the kids and all the rest of the shit that's going on, I just never really get the time, man. I'm lucky enough that my missus will cook for me quite a lot, which is great. But when I wasn't with her and when I used to live at home, or like when me and her first moved out, didn't have the kids actually, I would always cook. We used to do like chicken, bacon, and avocado burgers with
I need more time.
Bro, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Chicken, bacon, and avocado burgers with like candied bacon and stuff on them. It's like beautiful, man. That was my specialty.
No mana.
That was brutal. I hold my breath then.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, man. I always said my missus should like make a food truck. Like, she's an incredible cook, so like I said, like she can make so much money by doing that. Problem is she doesn't like stuff like, she doesn't like cooking. She's just really good at it. So
Not yet.
hairy slasher. Hairy slash.
Thank you.
Right, deeper into the forest we go, my friends. Well, we always said, so like I just said about chicken, bacon and avocado, right? So I'm giving away some trade secrets right now. But we would call it CBA, like as in like can't be asked. And basically anything to do with chicken, bacon and avocado. Because you could do like bacon sandwiches, right? Chicken burgers. You could have like chicken, avocado and bacon salads. So you could have healthy stuff as well. And also like them three ingredients make all manner of different like unhealthy options as well. With like unique twists and like flavor profiles, right? And she's an incredible cook, so she could make that happen. So like you'd have people come just for like a bacon sandwich, which is a pretty like staple thing in the UK. Then like a chicken burger is quite nice. You can make it a little bit more exotic. You could put like obviously like bacon and stuff on it as well. I'm making my mouth water, and it's quite unique as well. So not a lot of places do it. You could do like mashed avocado on like toast, sour bread, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, that's what she would do. That's what I always think she should do. I also had an idea for a staples delivery service where like you would pay a subscription fee to have access to basically a button that you could just whack on an app and you get your staples delivered to your house. So you'd get like, you know, you just choose what staples you have. And I was going to call it Bean, as in BEAM, for bread, eggs and milk. And you could say, beam me up, Scotty, right? And when you said that, like that, you just get all your staples delivered, and you could choose what your staples were. So you'd be like, right, I like, and it'd be anything that you'd go to the shop for, you know, but you can't be bothered to go to the shop for. So like bread, eggs, milk, cigarettes if you're a smoker, that kind of thing. Then you'd literally just always got it on hand, no worries. And you're just like, I need a cigarette, you know, I need whatever, and you just beam me up. You just smash the button and you get it delivered. No fucking about. Good quality products. Simple, easy. I think someone actually did it, but they didn't do a very fun job of it, you know. It was a bit pants. Yeah, man, it would like I think that type of food truck would be quite popular, to be honest. Because the amount of times, like, I don't know if you guys have done this, you want to get takeout, but you don't want to eat unhealthily. But you're like kind of forced into eating really unhealthily, aren't you? Like, there's not really many takeout options where you can literally like eat it and be comfortable that you haven't just ate like a complete pig. There you go, yeah. Well, that's it. And you just kind of, you have staples. So like if you got kids, like nappies, wipes would be on there. Baby milk. Different types of milk. Bread, ham. Like, just all that sort of stuff, really. Wow, that was epic, man. It's been interesting doing these tier 3s. They are they're a little bit more challenging. Was that tier 3? I think that was a tier 3. A little bit more challenging. We just completed that, right? Yeah, I think we did. They are a little bit more challenging. You still have to pump them up a bit to get anything good out of there. Like the amount of uniques we've got, and they've still been awful. I mean, ugh, meh. Why? Do I really care? Not really.
Indeed.
Issue is real for a lot of people. I personally just can't relate since I always cook my own food. As in what, like? Oh right, yeah, getting like healthy stuff from, yeah. I mean, dude, I mean, you must be in the money right now, right? If you're cooking your own food all the time, you'd be laughing. I used to work with a guy that used to do this thing where he'd literally use like, oh shit, didn't mean to do that. He'd literally use like all the parts of a fish. So like he would get a fish and he would like boil it, and he would use the even like the bones and shit, and like he'd make a broth from the bones, and like all the meat he'd like meticulously take away, and he'd use it for all like different shit. And like it was cool, man. It was impressive. Like not something I would do. Like I'm probably quite a wasteful, stupid person to be honest. If it's a burger, I'll eat it, you know? Ah, so you are that guy. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, yeah, 100%. Like, he uses everything. Like, literally everything. Okay, boys. We're gonna do it. We're going to Fungus Bearings Waystone Tier 3. Ah, we accidentally went back in the bloody place, didn't we? We have done this one, haven't we? Good. Cool. Right, let's go back. We're going this Waystone. Last one. Last one, my boys. And then big man over here's got to go to bed. Otherwise I'll be screwed for tomorrow. If you have enjoyed the stream, please do smash that like button. It really does help. And subscribe to the channel because, you know, why not? I'll probably only show up in your stream once or twice. And then you forget about me. And it's all gravy. So, just whack it. It'll make me happy.
The sand reminds
I
me of
love this
home.
biome. I love the sand. Colour of the sand, dude. Like a magical... Hold on.
Thank you.
Relax. Relax. What's going on?
I can't do that yet.
So anyway, as I was saying before they rudely interrupted, absolutely love how this biome looks. Huh, I'm not a fan of the creatures in it because they are bastards, but
I need more time.
ah, it's really cool, man. That's why I love it. Contrast is delicious.
I can't do that yet. Not yet. I need more time.
What's this? Oh, lovely.
No mana. I need more time.
Let's make the most of this shrine.
I can't do that yet. Not yet.
Ah, right, so that's what Blast of Doom is. It's that like poxy little explosion that keeps going off. I don't even think it's worth having, to be honest. Let's put it down again. Okay, right, so that's what's causing poison to some things. I only just worked that out. You see that one do a little spin? He literally did a little spin. Get effed in the B, boys. Oh shit.
Not yet. Back, creature.
So interesting, just like literally keeping things frozen with this build. If I couldn't keep them frozen, I would be truly fucked.
Die, forgotten.
Brutal. Ooh, that was close, wasn't it? Yes, I think they can be, but you don't often spot a lot of them, to be honest, which is thankful. Because I would be in a lot of trouble. You do get some that have really good resistance to ice, which can cause you a few problems. But again, I haven't spotted tons of them, so kind of get away with that. These guys are going to kill me. 100%. Bit too fast for me.
I need more time.
Wow, that was tough, wasn't it? I think them guys are okay to fight if they're just normal. But trying to fight against them when there's like special versions of them and they're like super fast and stuff is like, it's really brutal.
I need more
Very tough.
time.
You can lock yourself with the ice crystals as well, which isn't ideal. Ooh, strong box guarded by 9 packs of monsters. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Here we go. It's on.
Need mana. I need more time.
Oh shit. The big dude there.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Nice. Smash that wide open. Unfortunately, you didn't get fuck all from it, but there you go.
Not yet.
So lovely.
I need more time. Nice stop. I can't do that yet. Not yet.
It's interesting. I've never seen the shore in this biome. I've never seen the sea attached to this, which looks very cool. Really like it.
I need more time.
Oh man, it's so satisfying killing that many that quickly. Yeah, it's awesome, man. No. Look at that, like the water kind of glistening in the sunlight and giving off that like prismatic effect. Really, really beautiful. It's funny, like I can play quite a lot of brand new games at like the highest settings, the 4060 Ti. But there's this is a game that I cannot do that with. Like I think it just is so much more resource intensive than you would have thought. Come on, white shoot, you won't die, brother.
I can't do that yet.
Brutal.
There is power in this. I can feel it.
I feel like I need a better support gem on this exposure thing. It's really, really good, man. I think one of the things I really loved, and it's really impressive, was when I was playing this, I was playing like a hybrid Frost Fire build, which I might actually spec for. I was just spent a little time with the dudes that were just on the stream a minute ago, kind of respecking my character. And it looks amazing, like when frost and ice come together in one moment. It just looks so spectacular. Very, very cool.
Not yet.
Ooh, I haven't seen one of them before. What the freaking hell is that? That's really scary. Big giant fucking hand. What's going on? Where are they all coming from? That's interesting. That doesn't actually do any damage at all. There's no point in having it. I thought it would do loads of damage. What is this? What is that? I guess that's what that is. It's that hates, apparently. No way. Well, I guess I won't be just jumping into that willy-nilly next time. That's happened to me a couple times tonight. What was it the first time round? It was like this weird thing with the tornado in it the first time round. And I just kind of like went into it, was like, whoops, and died. And it's been the same thing again. Balls. It is what it is, my friends.
Go.
Right, so with that being said, right, I said I was going to stop the stream for that. I'm going to actually do that now. In fact, we're quickly just going to grab a support gem. We're going to see what we can stick on hypothermia. Come on, bro. This is a bug. Whatever. Cursed Ground, I think, is something we've already got. Cold Mastery, we don't need that. What's a skill? Burning Inscription creates ignited ground based off your maximum mana. I mean, that might be quite interesting, because if you got Burning Inscription causing ignited ground, then you've got some sort of skill or support gem that will allow Ignite to have higher magnitude or cause other types of damage. Then you're really laughing. Hex Bloom might be quite good as well. Exposure applied. It's 30% increase. I don't think any of these actually cause exposure, do they? That causes build up. That causes exposure. So I might want to like major on that at some point. Still, that is bugged, which is really annoying. Forget how we changed it last time. I was just messing around and it came back. There you go. That's really annoying. Anyway. 60% of intelligence is chaos damage per second that 8 seconds. So what's my intelligence? So 232, so you're talking about 150-ish damage per second over 8 seconds. Yeah, it's like about 1200 damage over 8 seconds if we cross-reference that against our other skills. How much is Frostbomb doing? That's not bad. That's not to be sniffed at, is it? So Frostbomb's doing 600-ish. And we're casting a fair few of them. Cold Snap's a good one to put it against. So, it's even doing more damage than Cold Snap. Which is really good, actually. So maybe we do that. Maybe we do just that, my friends. Oh, it's... Oh, my God. That is such a strange bug. Let's note that down. Let's send them the video of that because that's really annoying. I wonder if it's just with that specific skill. Here we go. So, Heightened Curse. Ooh, that's quite good as well. Decaying Hex, I think, would be just super fucking juicy, man. Like we're gonna really we can do some real smashing with that. Okay, so we're going to waste a stone just to try that out and see if it is actually any good. We're only going to waste a tier 1, the normal vanilla one. Just going to go check it out right now. Oh, man. Will I waste this map if I go in there and do this? I probably will, won't I? Never mind, eh? Never mind, I will live. I will still live. Okay. That's really interesting. That's actually hurting him a lot. Look at that. That's actually really, really, really good. Okay. Now we're talking, dudes. Like, that's actually doing a reasonable amount of damage. And like, over a giant pack. Yeah, now the true endgame begins. I mean, I'm not even going to finish this map, I don't think. I'm just trying out that curse. But you notice now, like, they're all kind of walking around, like, poisoned by the curse. That's softening them up quite well. And also causing a lot of cold exposure. It's pretty sweet, man. Pretty good. Oh no, he might die. Well, it might not be groundbreaking, but it's certainly added to the power of this build in orders of magnitude. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Right, I'm going to kill this dude here. Kill these. Very, very nice. So satisfying, man. And really satisfying to have that curse, like, because it just adds that green effect to things as well. Very cool. I'm gonna die. Oh no. I overextended that. Fuck it. I said I was gonna finish there, so we'll just finish there. That's very cool. Very happy with that. Hopefully I haven't fucked that up. Oh, I can still go back, which is good. But I'm not gonna do that right now. So, thank you very much, dudes. I appreciate you hanging out in the stream. All of you guys that are here right now, big up yourselves. Really nice to get the support. I hope you've enjoyed the content. If you have done, you know what to do. It really does help the channel. I really appreciate it if you smashed the old likey button and subbed. It's likely you'll see me once or twice again. We'll see. Hopefully, yeah, we'll be sessioning a little bit more of this. I'm back on a Path of Exile 2 kick at the minute. So yeah, we'll give it a good blast, won't we? We'll see where we get to. I think next thing that's on the cards for me is getting to the top of like tier 3. So like getting all the tier 3 maps done. And then once the tier 3 maps are over, we'll build out the build a little bit more if we've got some more like fancy items and stuff and try and integrate that into the build. I feel like we're getting there though. It's looking pretty sick at the minute. So very stoked, very excited to see what happens next. Thanks once again. Take it easy. Look after yourselves. Look after your families. Have a great game in the life. See you guys later.